I didn't know. I make my vignette in short time in this afternoon. I don't know that it's for today. I think that it's for tomorrow, but I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
They changed in the schedule.
I guess.
I didn't know. I make my vignette in short time this afternoon. I don't know that it's for today. I think that it's for tomorrow, but I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
They changed.
There, sorry. I was going crazy.
Next time, Fab, send the vignette for do it for last day for yesterday.
All right. No, so from now on, we're gonna be meeting on Mondays for the vignette. Okay. Why this change? Okay, so this is what's gonna happen. We're going to meet for as long as it takes. We can stay here until 10 p.m., for example. Okay. I don't have anywhere to go, and my attention is all yours, undivided. So that's why I chose Monday, because then Tuesday, you're gonna rest, you're gonna take a break, and I'm gonna meet the other course for the whole duration of the evening too, to do the same, to give them the same treatment. And on Wednesday, we continue with our improv session, okay? On Thursday, I want to stay with you longer, if it's possible, to change it to 8 p.m. so we can stay longer. And on Friday, 7 p.m. So that way, it's going to be kind of even-handed to both courses. Okay, so each course is going to have the option of staying a little longer, getting their doubts answered or resolved, and getting more feedback if it's necessary. Sometimes in 1 hour for the people that we have is not enough. Yeah, as has been proven. Okay, and so we're gonna run the first time. The first part of this lesson is to run some feedback on how things are starting to get into kind of you know, like a regular schedule that we can trust. Okay, I know that the schedule changes have affected people. For example, Eddie wasn't with us on Saturday, so he didn't know that, you know, today was the vignette and all this. So yeah, obviously it's a little bit of a surprise to some people. But let's talk about this, like about the decisions that I'm making, what you think, if it makes sense to you, and how you're feeling with these lessons. Okay, some in general, the changes that I'm implementing are in reaction or in response to the feedback that I have received in previous Sundays. I normally run my feedback session on Sundays, but I decided to do the one today for the past week, to do it face-to-face with you guys to discuss things. And from the feedback that I have received, some people have said, okay, we need more time, maybe, you know, especially if there's going to be feedback, we need more time. For example, for the vignettes, 1 hour is not enough. Okay. I was sometimes reviewing the vignettes outside of the time of the class, and maybe a person or two were left out without their recognition or their feedback. And so the changes are as a response to that. The response is to give you more attention when is necessary. But I want to hear from you. Okay, so I'm gonna now shut up and you'll be talking. What do you think? What can be improved? What has happened? How you have felt? What you like better? What you would like to change, etc.
I would like to say that my opinion is I feel better than last week because I feel the session is the advance in the topics is important. And the other hand, I consider or I would like maybe the reading. The reading is the things in the basic level that I enjoy a lot for the material. The diary of the Wimpy Kid is a baby for us. So I love it, this reading, and I enjoy in this session, the group ups, the, how do you feel?
Goosebumps.
Goosebumps, exactly. Because it's a lot of details, especially adjectives and sensation, and is good, and I enjoy a lot. And the other day of the reading, we no continue with with this. In each week is different topic. So I need a
You want to fix something.
something like cut the progress for me, in my opinion. It's one thing that I can that I think no,
Okay.
it's a personal opinion.
Okay, so let me rephrase what you said to make sure that I understood. For the feedback, it's important to have longer periods of time to dedicate everybody their, time of attention and feedback. So you don't cut anybody out, everybody's included. And about the reading, Juan Carlos says that he enjoys a lot the reading. For example, last year that we were doing Wimpy Kid, because we were doing that every day. Like every day that we did the reading, it was Wimpy Kid. So it was predictable. It became kind of a ritual to us. But now we do one day Goosebumps, and the next day is always something new. Okay. So Juanca wants to go back to something that is more controlled and that follows a progression, uninterrupted. My original idea was to try different things on one of the days. I agree with Juan Carlos, and I like it. And maybe one counter offer is, making the readings more fixed, permanent, and like build a progression on two areas, like I had imagined at the beginning. One of the areas is the reading of a novel, like the Goosebumps novel that we're reading. Either that or going back to the Wimpy Kid series too, no problem. Whatever you prefer. I think that Goosebumps is kind of the next level that you graduate to. I think that Wimpy Kid, you already got it. I think you got it, but it's my perception. We can go back to it because it's great. It's great practice too. But I also like Goosebumps because it's like the next step, ascending step. But I don't have any issue. You could decide whether we use this or that. The other day, so one day being Thursday, the next day being Friday, the other day, I want to focus on scripts. That was my original intention. So the first time that we did it with Curb Your Enthusiasm. And it was the visit to the doctor, right? And so give that continuity. Continue reading the whole episode and analyzing the whole episode. So instead of reading a book, we would be reading the script of a show, and then you would be studying on your own pronunciation, and the way it's acted out, etc. For example, what do you think of that? I mean, I'm going to ask the rest of you guys what you think, or if you want to just read, for example, Goosebump Thursday and Friday, or you want to change to another book and read it Thursday and Friday, or if you want to read the book and read the scripts as I had originally planned, or what do you think? It's your course, guys. You tell me what to do. So I want to hear whoever wants to speak up. Y puede ser en español or in English.
Teacher.
Yes.
Teacher, can you hear me?
Very well.
Ok. Teacher, la verdad yo no logré entender como todo, pero quieres como hacer unos cambios, ¿cierto? Según entendí, como en los viernes, puro entusiasmo. Yo no entendí muy bien. No sé si porque hay mucha bulla acá.
Sí, es como el año pasado éramos mucho más estables en la propuesta de la lectura. O sea, básicamente los 2 días que leíamos seguíamos el mismo material, pero ahora hemos tenido que fijamos ya Goosebumps los jueves, pero el viernes siempre se cambia la estructura, ¿sí? Entonces la idea, una propuesta es que quede los 2 días fijos, bien sea que sea la misma actividad con el mismo material o que sean 2 materiales, pero que ya se fijen, que cada jueves hagamos lo mismo y cada viernes lo mismo o sencillamente derecho jueves y viernes con el mismo material, lo que para ustedes sea más significativo. La propuesta inicial que yo tenía al comienzo de todo era que un día leyéramos, por ejemplo, el que estamos leyendo ahora, que es Camp Cold Lake, la colección de Goosebumps. La decisión hecha por mí es como que ustedes pasaran al próximo nivel. Estábamos leyendo Wimpy Kid, que es para niños entre 8 y 11 años, ¿sí? Como en ese nivel de desarrollo de su esquema mental. Y ya que habíamos pasado por 2 libros, creo que pasamos. Entonces la idea era graduarnos a esto de Camp Cold Late con Goosebumps, que ya estamos hablando de niños de 12 a 14 años. Un poquitico más de madurez, un poquitico más de estructura lingüística, ¿sí? Entonces vemos mucha riqueza ahí, como decía Juan Carlos, de vocabulario en cuanto a los adjetivos, a la parte figurativa de narrar las cosas, mucha descripción, etcétera. O podemos volver nuevamente a Wimpy Kid. Puede ser otra propuesta. La idea es...
Teacher,
Ya.
perdóname, ¿qué es Goosebumps? Es el libro que se está leyendo porque solo estoy en una lectura con la señora. ¿Me
Sí,
equivoco?
sí, así es. Entonces, una de las propuestas es como fijar los 2 días, una sola cosa, o hacer un día una cosa y el otro la otra en cuanto a lectura. Como les digo nuevamente, una propuesta es Goosebumps, jueves, y viernes, Curb Your Enthusiasm, Seinfeld, cualquiera que sea, y seguir como todo un guión de un episodio. O sea, leer un guión con ustedes y actuarlo. Obviamente, la lectura sería para actuarlo.
¿Y más o menos cuánto programarías, Fabián, el guión? O sea, para hacerlo más o menos en cuántas sesiones.
Un guión
En un
tomaría
capítulo,
por ahí
en
un
esa
mes.
escena del médico, ¿un mes por ahí?
Sí, yo creo que para leer un guión por ahí un mes, o sea, si hiciéramos 4 viernes, yo creería que una buena práctica con ese guión podría ser un mes o puede ser incluso menos, pero yo diría que un mes sería lo normal.
Me gusta. No sé qué piensan los compañeros.
Profe, una preguntita. En cuanto a Wimpy Kid,
Sí.
yo amo ese libro, o sea, las historietas, para mí, pues me encantaría por el lenguaje que manejan. Me gustaría, pues, a mí yo voto por Wimpy Kid.
Ok, listo.
Yo,
Listo.
teacher, a mí me
Yo
gusta
también.
Goosebumps para los jueves y lo que está usted diciendo para hacer el viernes.
Me gusta esa
Yo,
modalidad.
yo votaría por Winky Kid los jueves y lo que estás diciendo de los guiones para el viernes. Pues, es el viernes, ¿cierto? Lo de los guiones. Pero, o sea, en mi caso, o sea, a mí el diario de Winky Kid me gusta mucho por lo coloquial, por el inglés coloquial que maneja el libro. Y aprendimos demasiado con ese libro el año pasado y las expresiones que se utilizan son muy buenas. O sea, con eso no estoy diciendo que el libro que recomienda Juan Carlos no me guste, ¿no? También es aceptable. Sino que pues en mi concepto me gusta más el diario por lo coloquial que maneja, pero no sé, sometámoslo a votación como estamos haciendo y ahí después se toma la decisión, ¿no?
Ujú. Hasta el momento los que han votado votan algunos por Wimpy Kid, que es un libro que es de historieta, tipo historieta, pero que tiene su buen texto, simplemente es como la ilustración y el texto, ¿cierto? Pero el texto y la ilustración compaginan muy bien, hay mucho lenguaje coloquial, estamos hablando de la forma en que niños de 9 a 11 años hablan, 8 a 11 años, y es un lenguaje que en realidad es vigente también para nosotros los adultos, no es tampoco que sea pues como muy bebé. A ver, ¿qué más? Entonces está esa, la otra es
Teacher,
Goosebumps, que es una novela ya un poco más estructurada que requiere más análisis, etcétera. ¿Alguien decía algo?
teacher, ¿me escuchas?
Yes.
Perdón, teacher, es que ya me tengo que ir, pero te quería decir que mi voto es lo mismo que dijo Edward, Wikipedia los jueves y lo de puro entusiasmo los viernes suena bien.
Súper.
Yo vi Wikipedia el semestre pasado, pero digamos, no lo aproveché como tanto tiempo y creo que le podemos sacar mucha
Mucho más.
ventaja. De hecho, sí, de hecho, yo creo que de pronto no verlo tan avanzado, verlo todavía en ese, porque pues ya depende pues en qué nivel estamos todos, pero a mí me pareció ya, con todo ese poco de frasalver que tenía el que leíamos, ya me pareció complejo y
Claro, claro.
que aportaba mucho.
Listo.
Sí,
Súper.
bueno, los dejo, chicos. Chao, que estén bien.
Thank you. Ahí queda entonces. Tenemos muchos votos para Wimpy Kid, parece. Ya está Juan Carlos, está Eri, está Lucho y está también Gus.
Edward y yo.
También
Yo
Diana.
también,
Yo quiero
teacher, me
Winky,
gusta.
sí, la verdad yo quiero Winky.
Yo Wimpy, que Wimpy, que Wimpy. Que vuelva
Teacher.
Wimpy.
Winky, sí, eso, perdón.
Escuchemos a Berenice.
Hola compañeros, bueno, yo no conozco el otro libro, el con el que comentan, pero creo que sería bueno que si muchos como que tienen ya esta como conocimiento, igual poderlo retomar, no sé, unos meses y posteriormente meternos ya al segundo que usted dice, ¿no? Como darnos un tiempo también, no sé, es mi opinión.
Suena bien, me gusta.
Sí, también es buena.
Y a los demás, ¿qué piensan de Wimpy? Igual pues Wimpy es un material muy bueno. Es muy bueno y bueno, al leerlo con Chuck y con Liana se convierte en todo un currículo, diría yo, de la materia de cómo se habla, cómo se pronuncia. O sea, hay mucha oportunidad, la verdad.
Teacher, otra preguntita,
Genial.
perdóname. Eso, o sea, volveríamos a empezar con el libro como tal, porque son 2 libros, ¿cierto? ¿O 3? ¿O
Ay,
seguiríamos la continuidad
montón.
del año pasado?
Un
Es una
montón.
trilogía.
Eso son
No, hay
como
como
20
20.
libros.
Ah, ok.
O sea que podemos seguir con el
Arrancamos
que
con Old
hicimos el año
School.
pasado,
¿Con Old School?
o continuamos con otro, o lo reempezamos, o como ustedes quieran. Enseguida se los comparto al grupo y ya van a ustedes haciendo ahí la conversa en el grupo. Muchachos, íbamos por acá, ustedes que piensan, hagan la conversa ahí. Yo veo que la tendencia es a volver a Wimpy Kid. O sea, no hay que hacer ni siquiera encuesta. Con los que estamos acá, ya me entero de que Wimpy Kid puede tener mejor aprobación, por lo que ya lo experimentamos, se disfrutó, se aprende mucho, es práctico. Y bueno, a fin de cuentas, el que tenemos en este momento de Goosebumps es mucho más avanzado. O sea, en realidad, uno pasar de 8 a 11, a pasar de 11 a 14 ya es un avance grande. ¿Qué decía Johan?
May I say whatever I'm thinking, right?
Of course.
So I don't have a problem with Wimpy Kid because it's a very good book. I like it. But I think that whatever is the book, it should be different comparing with the previous year. I mean, the methodology, maybe talking a little bit more English.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because we are already at another level, aren't we?
Yeah, I mean, like the way that we've been conducting the business with Camp Cold Lake, most of the time we're talking English, right? And so now that if we go back to Wimpy Kid, it would be mostly English with a couple of, intermissions where we talk Spanish, maybe if necessary.
I agree totally with Johan. And I consider that in this case, with Wimpy Kid, we can maybe doing faster than before, because the level is high in this
Higher.
case. It's higher, right? So
Yeah.
it's good the point of view by Johan.
All right. So I think unless anybody else has an opinion or something to say, I would say that we're gravitating towards Wimpy Kid. So that means that Thursday would be back to Wimpy Kid. And I'm going to share the book or a couple of books and you can decide, okay, let's read this one that is new, or let's go back to old school last year. and continue or start over or whatever you want. You decide. And on Thursday, we would carry on with that book. Anybody? Johan was going to say something else or not?
Yeah, it's kind of an idea, but I can tell you later. Maybe we can discuss that. Or I don't want to like say a lot of things.
Okay.
Because
yeah,
there
or
are
you
like
can say those
different
things
ideas
in the group, no problem. Just float them in the group and then people will react too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's agree on the new plan of action. Thursdays, Wimpy Kid, you decide where we start on Thursday. And Friday, starting this Friday, we're gonna do Curb Your Enthusiasm, a whole episode, and then we move to the next. It can be Curb Your Enthusiasm, and then if you love it, we can continue Curb, or we can explore different series. It doesn't have to be just Curb, because there are different, let's say, there's different language, and there are different opportunities in one show versus another show. But if Curb Your Enthusiasm is like Wimpy Kid, like you say, no, we love Curb. Let's continue with Curb, okay? Just like you're telling me right now that Camp Cold Lake, fantastic, I enjoyed it, but I still want to go back to Wimpy Kid. Fine. You will decide as we move on. For now, we have agreed on Thursdays, Wimpy Kid, which I don't know where we begin. You will decide. And Curb Your Enthusiasm, continue in the episode that we started, and we're going to read the whole script, and we're going to act it out with the help of our gringo friends. Yeah, good. That's going to be my proposal is moving from this week forward, Thursday, 8 p.m., so you can have the longer session on Thursday, because then the basic course would go at 7, you would go at 8 and maybe run for a good run. And then Friday would be the other way around. You go early and the basic goes after you so they can extend. That way everybody is getting the same treatment. And Mondays, vignette for you. Tuesdays, vignette for the other guys. And Wednesday, there's always going to be improvisation for us. And Saturday, pronunciation. Okay?
Good.
That's the new schedule. And on Mondays, we agree that we're going to run until there's no more voice here. Okay? We just go till the end, till we die, till the bitter end. All right, so let's begin with the vignettes. We need a song. We need a song for the vignettes. How many vignettes do we get? Does anybody know? Yeah, remember, I'm serious for the first time. I'm serious for the first time in my life. If come the end of February, you turned in 2, you are going to be penalized. The penalization, let me explain. For the new people are paying 70,000 pesos or 75, depending on where you're paying from. I'm going to increase that payment 30,000 pesos more. Okay? For 30 or 35,000 pesos more. For the new people, for the old people get an incentive for sticking around, for sticking it tough, for continuing their process. So they pay half the price, but they still get to pay double. So if you're paying 35, penalization means you pay 70 next month. Okay? So the first week of March, I'm going to be sending you the links and you're going to deposit 70 or 105, whatever. Okay? So just be careful. I mean, obviously that's not going to be like, oh, that's nothing. But remember that if come March, the situation repeats, then you are in danger. I might kick you out. Okay? So you might end your month because you paid for the month, and then come February, March, April, then you're gone. And you'll be like, what? Yeah, you're gone because you don't want to do the work. We agree on that, right? Simple. I think it's simple. You have to do the work, and the work is simple, just a vignette a week. That's all. If you want to do micro vignettes, because I'm seeing people interacting and leaving their videos on WhatsApp, I applaud that because more English is going to come through you. But that's if you want. if you want. And I applaud that because that's all it takes. That's where you get all the minerals and the vitamins from publishing more information, making it public, getting responses, interacting, showing your face to the camera, looking at you. That's the way that you build real language. There's no other way. Okay? But that's optional if you want it. But what is mandatory is 1 vignette per week. And here we go with our vignette of this week. Let's take a look. And wait a second. Let's go to flip. And rise and shine. And remember that my vignettes are going to start being attached to books or articles. That's my wife. That's my wife. And you know she's the boss, so I have to get this. Give me just 1 minute. Talk among yourselves. Be friends. Hey, Eddie, ¿qué más? Hey, Angie, ¿qué lindas tus gafas, etc.
En silencio.
Paso, Juan Carlos, lo veo aburrido por ese cambio de libro, hermano.
No, para nada, no, pues para eso es
Quedó bravo, hermano. Se le vio se frunció el ceño y todo.
No, para eso es la votación.
No,
Nos
está
aguantamos
bien.
con la votación.
Está bien, está bien.
Tocaría buscar el Groombooks con dibujitos.
No, se puede
Una
hacer de pronto
preguntita,
también, o
chicos.
alternar.
¿Son 2 o 3 viñetas al mes? O sea, pues las 4 mejor, pero digamos para lo que dice el profe de penitencia, penalidades, ¿cuántos? 2 o 3? Si no, uno lo hace.
Tienes que tener mínimo 3.
Ah, ok, listo,
Si no
gracias.
si tienes 2, vas con penalidad. Tienes que tener mínimo 3, o sea, una de falta en el mes.
Hay que ver si de pronto hay 5 lunes en ese mes. Los 5 lunes en ese mes hay que hacer 4.
Sí, claro.
Otra pregunta.
Sí, claro, es lo
Oigan,
lógico. Y
los
lo que
ya
le
no
entendí
se
también
hacen?
fue que las mini viñetas son opcionales, ¿cierto? O sea, que si vemos algo que podamos hacer, pero que lo principal es las viñetas de una vez a la semana, ¿sí o no?
Ajá.
Sí, la prioridad aquí son las viñetas las de video, pues, pero aunque las microviñetas son opcionales, pero hay que hacerlas también. Si se puede hacer y tienen el tiempo, sería genial, porque eso es, mejor dicho, una gran ayuda. Pero, pues, digamos, el entregable de este curso, lo primordial en este curso son las viñetas. Entonces, eso es lo que él decía, de que si faltas con
Sí, totalmente.
una al mes, entonces ya empieza a haber penalidad, y si sigues digamos, cayendo en esa falta, corres el riesgo de
Get
quedar por
out.
fuera. Entonces, sí.
Hay una compañera que
No
ha
sé quién más
preguntado
tenía
de-
otra inquietud de
hay una
muchachos
compañera
en
que ha
esta.
preguntado.
Sí,
Yo quería
adelante.
preguntar, de los Cahoots, ¿ya no se hacen? Bueno, yo me acuerdo que antes hacían el Kahoot, pero ya no hay
Sí,
Kahoot.
sí, creo que mandó el grupo. Creo que mandó los cajos como para el grupo.
No ha mandado. Lo que mandó
No,
fue
sí,
el
él sí
pollo.
mandó,
El
no, él sí
pollo
mandó,
que yo estoy jugando con mi hijo.
él sí mandó la semana pasada. Él mandó
Sí, sí, envió la semana
Lo que
pasada,
pasa es
pero mira
que
que yo lo voy a leer y no me deja ingresar.
han habido algunos problemas con Kahoot. Eso es lo que sucede.
Oh,
Han habido algunos inconvenientes con Kahoot, Fabián.
What happened?
Se te apagó el micrófono, chino. Ah, ya.
No, decía que han habido algunos problemas con Kahoot, que Fabián no lo ha manifestado, que ha tenido inconvenientes con la gente de Kahoot, y pues por eso, digamos, no ha enviado Kahoot en estos tiempos, pero ya están digamos, arreglando esa plataforma para volver como a retomar, digamos, esa metodología de los Kahoots. Por ahora lo que pasó con los Kahoots que están preguntando es que Fabián tenía un curso, pues, por medio de unos Kahoots, y pues ese curso fue que algunos, pues los que lo compramos, accedimos al curso y él nos envió unos Kahoots, y esos fueron los que nosotros realizamos. Pero digamos, los que se hacían el año pasado no se ha retomado todavía, Diana. Entonces estamos esperando que se solucionen algunos inconvenientes con la plataforma, y ya pues Fabián nos anunciará cuándo vuelve a retomar, digamos, la metodología de los Kahoots.
Sí, por ejemplo, la semana pasada les envié 4 Kahoots, ¿verdad? O 5. ¿Recuerdan?
Pero dice Gustavo que tuvo problemas para ingresar. Yo la verdad, yo no entré.
Yo
El año-
solamente vi los que puso en la clase, pero
Yo les
ninguno en el
pasé
chat.
como 4 Kahoots o 5 Kahoots, creo que fue el martes de la semana pasada, porque sí, estoy teniendo problema con el curso ya es el curso que no me deja pues como compartirlo, no sé por qué, pero les envié como
Teacher,
5.
no funcionó.
¿No funcionó? Los Kahoots.
Teacher, no
No.
funcionó.
Pero,
A mí no me funcionó, teacher.
pero,
A mí
pero ¿cuál? ¿El del
tampoco.
curso? Porque el del curso, el que me enviaste sí lo hice completo.
No,
No, no, los que tú enviaste la semana pasada, como
no
3,
funcionaron.
creo, no me
Ah,
funcionaron.
no sé, eso sí, no sé,
Ah,
no los
bueno.
miré.
Listo, entonces ahorita vuelvo a mirar a ver y me cuentan. ¿Listo? All right. Pero si vamos a tener que...
Allá me dio quiénes miran y quiénes no miramos.
Sí. En todo caso, ahorita lo vuelvo a enviar y me dicen si funcionan o no y seguimos así. Sería enviarles los Kahoots separados porque no estoy enviando cursos, sí. Ha sido un complique, pero bueno. All right, so let's continue now with the guys here. Remember to follow the instructions, the directions. Okay, I wanted to get access also to your original script to see how far you got from it, how much you did just by heart, how much you did completely spontaneously, how you planned your ideas, etc. I want to, from now on, I want to get access to your original content in text next to your video. I want to see the two to give you feedback on both, okay? Got it? So
Got it.
every, for example, let me
Got
see,
it.
let's check Johan. Let's check Johan. Johan should
Remember,
have, he should have
I
here,
haven't posted that.
you haven't what?
I'm haven't posted that. I'm writing
yes.
that because I'm
Okay.
transcribing that. I'm not
Okay.
the example.
Yeah, so the idea is that you, let's see, Paula did it. I don't know.
Good night.
I don't know if Paula did it. Yes, she did. See? So here it's like her script. All I want to do is to have access to the script and to the video to see how much you're improvising, where you're touching on the points, how you organized your ideas, how you looked in the video. I want to get everything together, you know, like the script, which can be what you base your video on directly word for word, or it can be kind of your original idea and then you improvise or ad lib or whatever. So I want to have access to both the video and your script. Is that clear? From now on, every time. And we can find another way to share the script if you want, because here you have to paste it, you know, like piece by piece. If it's boring, then we can share it as a Google Doc. I can create a folder and you can share your scripts there, whatever. Simple. But I want to have your script and I want to have your video. That's it. And then I'm going to give you feedback based on that, on both the script and the video. I already gave feedback to the people that had submitted the video with the script, okay? And I will continue to do so. And now we're going to proceed to watch the production of the guys, just a video, okay? Is that clear? Clear like the waters of the Medellín.
more than Medellín was.
Yeah, clear.
Siempre el guión y el video. Si tenemos que buscar otra forma para compartir el guión, porque aquí es muy maluco pegarlo por pedazos, bien. Pero quiero ver el video y el guión para ver qué tanto esos dos están digamos, referenciados o si hay una disociación donde fue que comenzó la improvisación y cómo la hizo, ver cómo organizó sus ideas y cómo las presentó. I want to take a look at the whole production more in depth this year. Quiero tomar una vista más profunda de todo lo que pasa. ¿Ok? El más trabajo para mí, pero el más disfrutable para todos. All right, so let's do it. We're going to start with Duque, who is wearing spectacular earrings, pero ya nos dio el secreto. Lleva pendones largos y te ves elegante.
Well, today I tell.
Wait a second. Am I sharing sound?
Yes.
Okay, great. And let's do this.
I have to go.
Hi, people.
because
Today,
What's happened?
I have to go, teacher.
All right, buddy. Do you have like 5 minutes?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, so do you have a video here already?
No, teacher, no.
Okay, then it's okay then. I was gonna watch your video now so you could go, but All right, buddy. So I'll see you again Wednesday. All right. No class tomorrow. See you on Wednesday.
Okay, teacher.
All right, buddy. Thank you very much. And here's Pau Duque again.
Good night, people. Today I tell us my morning routine. And okay, my morning routine depends on whatever I have to go to the office that day of I work from home. For example, if I have to go to the office that day, I get up early. If I wake up good energy, I get up at 5 a.m. and I work out. But if no, and it's usually I don't work out in morning, it's more common in afternoon or after the work. And okay, in this scenario, I get up at 5:45 a.m. and the first thing I think about is the meetings I have and what I have to do during the day. And after that,
The screen is frozen.
thinking about this.
Okay. All right. Let me just fix that. 1 second. Now it should work. But you were listening to it or not? Yeah.
Sure.
Yes.
Let's continue.
These things I should done, and I get organized and I start making breakfast, which is usually arepa with egg. And while the arepa is roasting, I go down to Merlin, and after I get to Merlin at home and pack my breakfast and pack my fruit as a snack from the morning, and I brush my teeth and leave for work at 5:50 a.m. On the way from home to work, I do my makeup because I like be multitasking, and I prefer sleep more than makeup before to the and during the 8 a.m. I take my breakfast, and that's it. In the other scenario, if I work from home, I wake up at 5:30 a.m., mentally organize the times of what I'm going to do, and I've managed to work out before work, and I change clothes and go down to Merlin. Then I work out for 40 minutes, and I take a shower, and at 8 a.m. I start to work. Joan usually do the breakfast and makes breakfast between 8 and 9 a.m. because Johan is usually working at home. And that's it. The routine changes quite a bit depending on that workplace factor. And that's it. Good night, people, and thank you for listening.
Reactions. Give her a big heart. She deserves it. Great production. It can be you people, or it can be Paola. She can also give us the reaction. Her reaction to her own video.
Teacher, es que se dice, me di cuenta, I realized the room, the 5 is really 6. I don't know, in the text, I writing 5, 6, but I'm speaking, in many cases, I say
the 5 is really 6. I don't know why. See my video, I realized these words.
Maybe you don't need an English teacher, you need a psychologist.
Paola has gained more confidently
Very.
in her vignettes. I feel she gained also most language non-verbal communication, and also it was a good vignette. I like it. One thing, Paola, I don't know if Fabian maybe check me or say if I will. When we say hello in the afternoon, in the evening, we say good evening, and we say bye, we say good night. Okay, so she started her vignette with good night, right? It's one thing only.
Okay, Juanca, thank you.
Crickets. Nobody wants to talk? Okay. She looked very, or you looked very aplomo. You looked assertive. You were dynamic in your expression. You looked spontaneous, fresh, alive, sexy, energetic. You transmitted a lot. It was great. It was it looked to me very spontaneous. Okay. I like the dynamism, and it was effectively a way to, like keep us paying attention to what you were saying. And I love the organization. I think that you started off, like giving us a general description of your morning, and then you started on a kind of a timeline, right? Start going down a timeline of how your morning actually developed. And I liked it very much. I like the organization in general. Give me, how did you plan this vignette? What is your process? How do you start, and what do you do?
Okay, I think in the structure. I mean, in this case, the contrast in I work in the house and I work in the office, and after I writing in Dipo in Spanish, and I write the script, and I put the other words, for example, Dipo, I don't know, exercise. No, I work out, and I change with the click in the words I felt it's not good, and after I learn in the guion, and I put in the other screen for the trick. Is a good way to remember the script, or I don't know, guion is a script, the script, and that's it. I ¿cómo es que se dice grabar? I don't know. I record, thank you. I record many times. This video I record for five times, and I choose what is the best, or what is feel the comfortable with ¿cómo se dice ver? With watch, and that's it. Is the process.
Okay, good. So you choose 2 scenarios because that helps you develop your topic. Is that what you do?
Yes, I open many windows, or many, I don't know, and I choose what is the best, the recording. And
you write that down, or you just think it in your mind?
Excuse me, teacher, repeat me, please.
You're thinking of the scenarios and how you're going to organize the information. You write that down, or you just imagine that in your mind?
Imagine in my mind the guion, the script, but I write the script and I record with the script ready to default. And after I open many windows, and the flip grid I recorded, and I watching me, and it's okay or not good. Open new window and I recording again, and si me equivoco, pues vuelvo a grabar. Si ya tengo dos más o menos, bueno, open the other window and choose what is the three option is very good, and this is the uploading.
Good.
Uploading, and that's it.
And how do you work on your pronunciation?
Repeat me, please.
How do you study and how do you improve your pronunciation?
Okay. In Google Translator is in the other, se me olvidó el nombre de la que tú me mandas, nunca me pude inscribir, and thank you, I forget this step. I put the script in default, it's good, and I put in Google Translator, and I put the I don't know, la voz artificial que ellos tienen, y ya escucho las palabras que tengo dudas y ya.
Okay, and so working on the general intonation and the rhythm of the ideas is not something that you're practicing now, right?
Yes.
Practicing new words. Okay.
In learning my script, and I put the intonation, yes.
Okay, so I wanted to know the whole process because I'm hearing a couple of mistakes, you know, like throughout the text. And I don't want those mistakes to stay there. I want you to make sure that you understand that there are mistakes there and where they are, and locate them and eliminate them, or just, you know, replace them. Maybe when we're recording videos, yeah, it's very tough to control that you don't make mistakes. It's impossible, and you make mistakes. But I want you to be very conscious of those mistakes so you don't make them again. Like there are a couple of instances, I don't remember right now, where there are parts where they are chopped up, like phrases that are kind of floating in the middle. And let me just see if I can find something.
Get up early. If I wake up a good energy.
Okay, if I wake up good energy. Okay, that sounds like you put one idea next to the other, but there was no continuum, right? There was no continuation. If I wake up good energy. If I wake up with good energy, and there were a couple of those, okay, which was funny because it was kind of the same mistake that you were leaving one or two words out, and it sounded like it was pieces cut from a newspaper and put there, you know. And that's just something that I noticed, and that's why I wanted to know exactly what you were doing to see what part you were skipping. Yeah, and I would recommend more studying with probably try the Chat GPT, okay, instead of DeepL, for different versions of your text, because I guess that optimally you need to maybe try to organize your ideas differently to bring those mistakes more to your awareness, to your consciousness. Like, okay, you do it this way, okay? Try different versions. Always ChatGPT, translate this into English, give me 7 different versions, and then choose which one you feel more comfortable with, and try to push yourself out of the comfort zone. And I recommend that you start working a lot with training the script with voice, okay? So if it's Lingostan, fine. If it's not Lingostan, then you can use Flip, or you can use many other apps. I think that Angie shared an app recently. I'm gonna be resharing those to the group. And there are several apps that are great right now. It's not only Lingostan, there are gonna be other options, but you can use Flip, you can use Lingostan, you can use other apps. Try to create files of your voice saying that script and train them over time, like the first day before you record the video, and then start recording with the idea of how it sounds in your ear, still ringing. But obviously what I'm telling you is just to improve for the next time, okay? And this one in particular, what I loved was your ease of communication your way of getting in touch with that Paola in the morning. It was very authentic and I loved it. And so all I'm saying is just little things. It was a great presentation, but I just wanted to bring those to your attention.
Okay, teacher, thank you.
Congratulations, by the way. It was great. Keep up the good work, Pau. Estás haciéndolo muy bien. Continúa así, porfa. All right. And this is for everybody. Just like I just walked Pau through the preparation process just for you to have that idea and to hear the feedback. And if you feel that something is similar to your case, just take it. Not gonna ask everybody to walk me through the process of preparation unless I see it's necessary. And let's move on. Give her a heart, give her comments. Thank you, Pau did the whole work. I'm gonna give you feedback on your text later or tomorrow, okay? And let's move on. Anybody who needs to go now early and needs to watch the video now with me? Just in case, no? Okay, let's continue then. Let's do Diana Quintero.
Fabian,
My
excuse
day
me.
starts
Yep.
with the sound of the alarm.
Tell me.
Fab, I would like you, I don't know, in my opinion, you may make la retroalimentación a las chicas de afuera del país, de pronto.
Oh yeah, because it's later for them. Is it?
Me gustaría, es que estoy sintiendo como un peso de conciencia porque la semana pasada cuando estuvimos haciendo la viñeta, pues ellos nos quedaron, pues por el tiempo no alcanzamos a hacerla, pues me gustaría como que le hiciéramos por el lado de ellos.
Como que alcanzaran a estar en la retroalimentación hasta ahora, pues para el horario de ellos en México.
So we got Berenice and Edith. All right. Good
Sí,
point.
serían ellas dos.
So let's
Sí, me
start with,
gustaría porque la semana pasada la verdad no alcanzamos y pues me gustaría que ellas, pues, o sea, tuvieran la retroalimentación de ellas.
good point.
Sí, como íbamos hasta tardecito, entonces que se vayan ellas con su retroalimentación.
Oh, thank you.
Teacher,
Yes.
yo estoy subiendo mi viñeta, pero está tardando mucho, entonces lleva 20% desde las 5:40.
Okay. Let's wait. Let's wait.
Okay,
when
okay.
it's up, we'll look at it. Okay, we'll just wait for it to be up. In the meantime, let's start with Edith.
Hi guys, my morning routine starts at 5:30 a.m. when my phone alarms goes off. I wake up, stumble to the bathroom to do my business and brush my teeth, then change into my workout clothes. I then set up my exercise space, sleep on my gloves, grab my mat and weights, and settle in. Before starting, I take a deep breath, reflect on my blessing, and gave thanks to the big guy upstairs for everything. Next, I turn on my TV and stream a weights workout routine by this amazing Mexican coach. She is Sofia Larios. After finishing, I drink some water, go to the bathroom, and then wake up my daughter at 6:45 a.m. I help her get dressed in her school uniform and then head to the kitchen to make our breakfast smoothies. I switch up to the fruit, but always include almond milk, peanut butter, bananas, flax seeds, oats, chia seeds, and a bit of water. I also whip up some scrambled eggs. Once my daughter finishes her breakfast, I pack her lunch for school. Included some sliced fruit, a sandwich, or wrapped chicken, ham or eggs, a box of whole milk, and a bottle of water. Then she heads to the bathroom to take care of her morning routine before we set off for school. At around 7:40 a.m., we walk to the school with our backpacks and a shopping bag for groceries. We arrive at school at 7:55 a.m. and then say our goodbyes, and I walk to the market to pick up any items while I need to prepare lunch. I get back.
¿Todo en silencio?
El de sound.
¿Todo en silencio?
No hay sonido, Fa.
Really?
water before starting my morning chore.
Okay, wait a second.
Se perdió hace como 30 segundos.
Hang on.
At 7:55 a.m. and then say our goodbyes, and I walk to the market to pick up any items what I need to prepare lunch. I get back home at around 8:40 a.m. wash my hands and leave the groceries in the kitchen. I pour myself a glass of water before starting my morning chores, which include caring for my pets. I have 15 chickens and roosters, 3 canaries, and a bull terrier named Hush. I wash their food bowls, clean their spaces, pick up their droppings, and then give them food and fresh water. It's around 9:30 a.m. when I finally get to take a shower, change my clothes, and head to the kitchen for a cup of coffee, peanut butter, toast, and some fruit. I sit at the table, check my email, and send out a few messages, scroll from my social media, and make some phone calls. At around 10:30 a.m., I start tidying up the house, beginning with my daughter's room, where I make the bed, gather the dirty clothes, and put a load in the washer. I then mop the room and clean the bathroom before mopping the kitchen to wash the dishes and clean the table. At around 11:30 a.m., I start preparing lunch, and then I get ready to head to the school to pick up my daughter at 12:30 p.m. This is my typical weekday routine since my daughter attends school. On the weekends, I try to get all my groceries early so that I don't have to leave the house. On Saturdays, I let my daughter sleep, and on Sundays, I take a break from exercising. I like to set aside one Saturday a month for a fun outing with my daughter, and Sunday is officially pancake or waffle day. I love to get back into the habit of taking my dog for a morning walk. Sadly, he pulled me down on the street last November, so I'm a little scared of doing it again. So that's it, guys.
I don't know what happened. Great. Comment, reactions.
Congratulations. I have to say that is the one of the best videos that I have seen from the last year and today. The edit on the way on the edit the video and the things, everything that you say in that video, it was spectacular, epic for me. Congratulations, Edith.
I felt in a 3D,
Thank you.
3D movie. I felt in a 3D
Yeah,
movie.
I saw your comment, Juan Carlos. Thank you,
Yeah,
guys.
it's amazing video.
Really amazing.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, thank you. I'm worried because that is like morning routine, right? It's a little boring, what's it called? Aburrida. Because it's my life. It's a life, a housewife, you know. So this is my morning. So I think I want to share with you maybe some pics, a little videos, but well, the homework uploading the Friday maybe, so I don't catch the pictures in the school all the way, no. So I put on pictures, so it may be Saturdays and Sunday to complete the video. I'm not expert. I never use the CapCut and the flip. I feel like a little shy, but well, I do. I did it. Thank you, guys. Mom?
I think it was anything but boring. I think it was very engaging. Of course, that's, you know, the reality of our lives is not anything spectacular. It's not to be made into a movie, and it's the reality, but you made it so authentic, so close to the reality of your life, and you were so generous and direct that I felt that generosity. And all I felt in that video was all I kept thinking is all the love that you invested into making that video. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful production. And I can see all the love that you put into it. And I'm sure that that is going to mean nothing but huge retributions to you in your English communication, in your ease in communicating your ideas, because this was great. This was sensational. It was enormous. Okay. So congratulations. I think this is what we want. I mean, we want people to show us like, wow, Edith did this. I want to do it too, right? Because people like Edith is going to give us is going to show us by example. So look what I did. That's what I could do. And then we see something different. I would have never done a video like this. This video is for National Geographic, for Discovery Channel. I don't know, somewhere. And it's a huge production by you, because I'm sure that you did it on your own. It's great. It's beautiful. Congratulations. And thank you for your generosity, Edith. It's great. Awesome. Don't have anything
thanks else. A lot. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for this gift. Okay, let's move on. Thank you very much. So next.
Maybe Berenice.
If it's
You
ready.
can-
It's ready. Because Berenice was
Not yet.
right. No worries. Let us know when it's ready and we'll watch it. All right, so let's go on with Diana Quintero.
Hello, my day starts with the sound of the alarm clock of my cell phone. Without the alarm, my day would start at 10 or 11 in the morning. That's what I needed. My alarm goes off at 6:30 Monday through Friday. On Sundays, it goes off at 8 a.m. On a Sunday, I don't set an alarm. When my alarm goes off, the first thing I do is take my CBD drops to have a day full of energy and tranquility. Then I get ready to go to the gym from 7 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. I don't have breakfast yet, but before leaving, I take a glass of hydrolyzed collagen, a fruit flavor. We need collagen after 25 years of age when we begin to lose it. The one I take is the good quality and comes in individual sachets. If you want to try it, talk to me. I distribute it. Most of the time, I go to the gym with my sister. We walk to the gym. It is about 12 minutes away from my house. After the gym, I come home to have breakfast. For breakfast, I can prepare a sandwich or an arepa with corn and egg. Sometimes I also eat a buñuelo. I buy it on my way from home from the gym. Obviously, I buy from my whole family. I try to vary my breakfast a lot to make it look different. Then and get organized, take a shower, get dressed, apply sunscreen. These days, I'm taking a driving course, so I am going to driving lesson, first for a car and the next week for a motorcycle. The classes have a duration between 2 or 4 hours, depending on how I have scheduled. Then I get home and make progress on my master thesis. Some days I am in the mood to do it, some days I'm not. At the same time, every day I help my mother-in-law, who is a renowned psychologist, to schedule appointments and answer the chats to resolve the doubts of the consultants until 6 p.m. And then cook dinner and with my family until it is time to go to the bed. Before going to sleep, I take my CBD drops again to have a restful sleep and so that I don't wake up the next day with sore muscles due to exercise and the gym. Hello.
All right, reactions, comments.
Yeah. Diana, you are the enterprising person, businesswoman. In your videos, I always see any advertisement or your products.
Yeah.
Good job, Dianita.
She's a good seller.
Diana, how much did you read?
I
A lot?
read, yes, all the time.
Read all the time? You did a great job. You did a great job because I was conscious that you were reading, but in the way that you were expressing it, it looked very natural, and that's great. I loved it. Looked very natural. I knew you were reading, so you were paying attention to your text, but you were flowing with it with ease, and it looked very elegant. I liked it very much.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you can continue doing that, no problem. Sometimes you might want to challenge yourself differently, but the work that you did today, it was amazing. I liked it very much. Okay, anybody else has any comments?
Yeah, Rihanna was down next to you. In the Super Bowl, Rihanna.
I liked it very much. I liked it very much. I liked the organization. I liked the general production. It was sensational. I liked it very much. That's what I have to say. I'm having trouble with sharing my screen, I think. Give me just 1 second. And she has a text here. Okay, amazing. Good. I'm gonna give you my opinion on the text and the video later or tomorrow. Great job. Amazing. Thank you very much for all your dedication, Diana. I'm really proud of you. Really, really am. Thank you. Let's take a look at Johan Céspedes.
Hi guys, how are you? Today I want to tell you what my day is like on a Monday or Tuesday, since those are the days I go to the office and are more interesting. Or,
I can see the video.
I can see the video. I'm still watching Diana.
Yeah, this moment appears the
Hi guys,
video.
how are you? Today
Yeah,
I want
ready.
to tell you what my day is like on a Monday or Tuesday, since those are the days I go to the office and are more interesting or less monotonous, something like this. And let's start. I wake up at 6 a.m. after a few alarms in a row. I know it's still difficult. And after that, I take Merlin out to do his business. And then I take Paul to the office about 7 a.m. Sorry, Merlin is demanding his to do his necessities right now. And then I take Paul to the office at about 7-ish. And after that I get to my work spot at 7:30, and that's the time of my first meeting, and followed by several meetings until noon. And at noon, where two things can happen. Yes. The first thing that can happen is go home between 12 and 2 p.m. to feed and take Merlin out to his needs and have lunch where I can. Or number 2, if Merlin is being cared for, I can stay for working out and lunch on the company premises, and that's good. And I usually go back to work from 2 p.m. until 5:30 when I pick up Pau and we head home. Only to find this guy demanding his departure and lunch. That's my marathonic Monday day. So I need to take this man out or he's going to get me crazy. He's desperate because his activity on Monday so far is less. So I need to leave, guys. Goodbye. Thanks. Hi, guys.
All right. Comments, questions, reactions, opinions, feedback. Give this guy feedback and love.
I think it's so natural, so espontáneo.
He's good. He's really good at that. Very spontaneous, sounds very comfortable. Makes the talk very enjoyable to listen to. Even though he was all the time being, his attention was compromised because Marlene was like, okay, what are you doing? Are you stupid? Come on.
I think Johan make a good job because he had depression because it's over the hour in the session, in this session, and the other hand with her pet, his pet, because don't help him to make the vignette in every time is around her and look at to play, and so it was demanding for Johan doing this vignette. So congratulations, because I think he gives us a good work.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, for me, it was very natural. You know, your expression, despite of his pet has an emergency. So I love it.
As always, Johan make the vignette in the last minute. Is normal. Yeah, it's normal the last minute, but I like your production, bro. Merlin looks desperate, but you know how to handle the situation, and you improvise in this moment. I like that part of the video because you are in how I don't know, bajo presión, bro.
Under pressure, yeah.
Under pressure.
Under pressure, and you how to handle the situation. Good job, buddy.
And it's a skill, eventually. Evidently, he's talking to us about his day and his attention is compromised, and he manages to bring the dog into the video and say, yeah, this guy, and then he continues, he picks up where he left off, he doesn't get lost, and there's a skill also, you know? It was something that was completely improvised and held by his dog, and he looked very nice. I liked it. What is your reaction, Joe? Joe was also kept, he was kept in the dark because he didn't know, and he found out only today that the vignette was with a due date of yesterday, so he was late already. And he big surprise for him.
Yeah, actually, as Edward said, I do that until last time. I think it's kind of on purpose because I feel comfortable, I think. Actually, I start thinking when I read the description, when you send that, and I start thinking, but I usually wait until the last minutes. So I first stressed about that, maybe 13 minutes before go to the deadline, the class deadline. I mean, it was like 6:30 we start doing that because we were today in the office. Then I start thinking fast about the situation and start writing keywords in a paper or in DeepL, and or write them down and start like translating that in DeepL or ChatGPT. And today I did it in one try because I didn't have time. I didn't improve the mistakes I had. For example, I said necessities in another way. I don't realize that. Yeah. So I was clear about the mistake, but I let that like in one shot. So I know that I'm not going to do that again or something like this. So I think that's my way to do the things next time, or I'm going to start like skipping the script because I don't know. I mean like in a producing way, like trying to produce quickly because I want to face. Actually, I face those things, but I want to face different challenge at work. So I'm in the way to improving the production, like in the first word that came to my head, because I doubt sometimes, or the majority of time I doubt a little bit. I want to like skip that doubt from my head. So I think that's a good way to do that, like improving, like doing that in not a long time of producing. I want to read less time in a video, because in the real life, I think we have to improve a lot and make us understand. Do you understand and understood me?
I mean, improvise, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, the idea is grand, is a good idea. Where you start just brainstorming words, I like that, and then bringing that together, and then improvising. I mean, like you have thought of something, you have organized your ideas, but then you improvise. That's completely valid. I liked your use of different expressions. And yeah, I noticed that when the dog was on top of you, it was probably scratching hard. Then you went back to necessities. But before the dog jumped on you, it was business. So it was funny. But I liked all the expressions that you used, and it was very fluent and believable. Your character was believable. It was an authentic guy talking to us about his morning. Good job, buddy.
Thanks. I want to like recommend something to the classmates, but it's just, for example, in the previous readings, pick one word and try to bring that to your vignette or your previous like lessons. So I always think in one of them and bring that to the video. So it's just one like recommendation, like to start like using that, because maybe if we don't use that, we are going to start forgetting that. I remember that we practice with glance with that word, I remember that I had used studying that in a previous class like 4 years ago, but I didn't remember that. But if we bring that in some spaces, we can like continue using that, like using more in your language.
Very good point. I think that that's the opportunity.
Good
with
advice.
That's the opportunity with the vignettes. You
Yes.
have to bring everything that you learn both during the week, etc. Plug it in as much as you can, like on purpose. Always
I try to do.
Here it is. I'm going to put it right there. And maybe use that as a detonator. As a detonator means that you're going to talk about the morning, but you're going to start the whole production, the whole presentation with the word glance. That's going to be your opening. So at a glance, my morning looks like anybody else's until I see my pet. Then, because he has a mind of his own, then everything changes. Everything is on its head, And it's just one simple glance, and you start to elevate your production to something that merges your intuition with the information that you had to deliver at first. I like it. Good point, man. Thank you very much for that. It really helps.
No,
And
thank you.
Les, probably Angie, what time is it where you live?
No, it's fine.
It's fine. Okay. All right. Let's take a look and see who's next right here. It's according to my order, people. Let me see. 1 second. Don't panic. It's Angela. It's Angela. Angela, what's your last name?
Sierra.
Sierra. Yes, that's right.
Morning routine.
My morning routine. Let me make sure that you're seeing our video. You seeing our video now?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can see.
In the morning, I wake up.
Can you see her and hear her?
See, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Outstanding. Okay. Let me arrange things here. 1 second. And now.
My morning routine. In the morning, I wake up at 6 a.m., but I always wake up earlier because my husband leaves at 5 a.m. for the gym and often turns off his alarm and he wakes me up. Then I always wake up and go to the bathroom, and then I go to the kitchen and make the agua panela for the coffee as my mother taught me. After that, I wake up my daughter first so she can take a bath. And usually I love to connect with God while I am making breakfast. So I put on music or videos sometimes that give me the spiritual energy I need. After finished breakfast, I sit with her, with my daughter, to have a breakfast. Here in my house, we always have breakfast Colombian style with like a coffee, arepas, pericos, pandeonos. I love the pandeonos. But sometimes on weekends, we have to buy pandeonos and buñuelos because the Colombian bakery is not very close to my house. After that, my husband take the girl to school and I continue with my boy. To wake up him is not easy, but I get him ready to take him to school. So sometimes I need to go to school with my kids, and then I come back with my house to take a shower and prepare for go my work. Okay, thank you. My morning.
Comments. Anybody? You waiting for me to talk? No, you talk.
I like the vignette, the Angela, because your pronunciation is good for I don't know the structure of the vignette, the ideas, and naturalness. And good job, Angela.
Thank you, Edward.
Very enjoyable, very close to us, very authentic. I love names. You could give us names, your husband, like Alonso or George, I don't know, your husband. So introduce now George, my husband, takes Paco, my kid, to, okay, or Sandra, my daughter. You know, just use names like you use pan de bono and arepa and pericos, and, you know, I love that. I mean, like, that's a way of connecting to people, especially to us, because I die for pan de bonos. I die for them, you know? And so it was very authentic, very close to us, to the roots. I love your accent. I love the way you organize your ideas. I love that you make us feel that there is a sense of purpose in your morning. Okay. I love this sense of frustration when you talk about your older kid, getting him up and ready for school, being so tough, because that happens to me. Okay. I have the same problem. I have Juanita. This is Juanita's room right now. I mean, I get here in the morning and I tell Juanita, okay, Juanita, it's time for school. And she immediately gets up and she gets on top of me and I give her a piggyback ride to the bathroom. And that's easy. That's easy. She gets on my back immediately. Jacob, I have to go back like every 3 minutes until I'm angry. When I'm angry, then I pick his feet and put him on the ground and he gets mad. Okay, go. And then still sometimes he's like, you know, he's sitting in the bed like this. And so we always get out of here late. We get to school late because it's tough for him to wake up in the morning. Always tough for him to wake up in the morning. And school is just around the corner. It's like, it's like 1.5 kilometers from here, tops. And it's a big street, so we just, and that's it, and we're there. But it's impossible to get him there on time. So when you say this in your video, you immediately make me think about my situation and everything, and I feel that you're so real, so very much real. You're wonderful as a person, because I am just like that. I don't know. It's like we connect, and that's generosity. That's generosity, Angela, and I thank you very much for that, for opening your life to us.
Thank you. No, thank you, teacher. This video is very stressful for me because it's my first time. My second time is, but it's nice.
You're doing an amazing job. Okay. You're
Yes.
doing an amazing job. Thank you very much. All right, so let's move on. Who's next? Next, we have Paula. Paula is not here, right? Paula's being very busy. Let's watch Eddie.
Paula está enferma.
Oh, Paula is sick? What's wrong with her?
No, tuvo que trasnochar estos días en trabajos de la universidad y tenía un dolor de cabeza muy bravo. Dijo que no podía asistir, pero que la disculpara.
Sure. We'll watch it later. Let's watch first Eddie.
Hi, teacher Fabian. Hi, guys. I can see. Okay.
Hi, teacher Fabian. Hi, guys. To get into the subject, I would like to tell that my morning routines start with a prayer, thanking God for a new day in our life. After prayer, I start my ritual. My ritual consists in stay in bed for around 5 minutes, 5 or 10 minutes, thinking, making a list of the activities that I will do during the day. And then I stretch each of my bones and let out a huge yawn. as a signal that my body is ready to my morning routines. And after that, I sit on the edge of my bed and stare somewhere in the room, asking one foot permission to move the other until start the march to the bathroom. When I am in the bathroom, I turn on the shower, and without thinking twice, I jump into the cold water. And when I leave the bathroom, I feel that I am not in orbit. I have come back to the earth to start my daily routines, such as getting a dress and having a breakfast, that kind of things. Guys, my morning ritual ends when I leave my house to start running my errands. That's it. I hope you like this unusual ritual in my mornings, and see you at night. Thanks for listening.
Comments for Eddie.
I'm going to take one word that is running errands. I like that. I'm going to steal that. Sorry, Edward.
Go ahead, buddy.
Good.
That's amazing. I can see something especially fine and interesting in this production by Eddie, and he was trying to bring humor into the mundane. So he's just describing a very mundane morning routine where he wakes up and he's just waking up slowly, as some of us do. Some of us are in no rush to wake up, but he makes it funny, right? Like when he says, like, I need to stretch all my bones. That sounded funny to me. It's like one leg needs to give permission to the other leg. That sounded funny to me. It was a very funny way of describing his morning routine. I liked it very much. It was very enjoyable. That's what I have to say. Very enjoyable. Very creative way of presenting.
As I was working, like I said before, I was working from Thursday to Saturday. I didn't know about the vignette that they changed the schedule, because when Paula and Juan Carlos told me this afternoon, the vignette is for today, Monday. What happened with the schedule? I didn't know. I take for surprise for me, and I had to make the vignette Johan style in the last minute.
Excellent.
And I tried to do the best, but
and you did it. I like it very much.
In this case, Fab, in this case, I tried to do a different vignette, because I remember the last year with the vignette, the daily routine, the morning routine, but I always start with I get up early, I took a shower, I have my breakfast, that kind of things, and I try to explain the other way my morning, maybe my ritual, like I say in the video. When I get up, when I woke up, I maybe stretch my bone. I let out a jam. I thinking maybe the list of the tasks that I have to do in that day. I sit on the edge of my bed. I was thinking, or I was concentrated in that point on my room. After that, I try to make my big effort to arrive to the bathroom, because You know, the morning is difficult when you try to get up early, maybe 4:30 a.m. So for that reason, I explained that way my vignette.
It was a metamorphosis. That's how I felt it. It was a metamorphosis, and I could see that you were having fun with language, which is masterful. It's very interesting to watch. And I think that you did it because you didn't have time.
Maybe, probably. It's for that. It's for
so
that.
sometimes it pays off to be late, to be out of time, to be pressured. Sometimes it pays dividends. This was one of those
For
cases.
sure.
Great job.
For sure.
Amazing.
Thank you, Fab. Thank you, guys.
Great job, great job.
Great job, true. All right, let's
Thank
watch who's next. And next is Anto. Anto is not here, right? Anto's also been absent for a couple of days.
It's in Carnival right now.
Carnival, okay, good. Good for her. Let's watch Cami.
Aloha. Okay, so my morning routine. I was looking in my agenda because I have one. So almost every single day. Okay, here, there you go. So I do the same thing in the morning. So usually I wake up at 7:30. I know, I'm lucky. Then before I woke up, like open my eyes, I just feel grateful and say thank you to God for a new day. Then I take my cell phone and put some meditation. So I don't know, for example, 10 minutes meditation or affirmations, something like that. Being like laid down in the bed still, you know. So yeah, that's the first thing that I do. Then I get up of the bed and drink water. It's so important for me. Before eating anything else, I have to drink water. I drink water and then I do some yoga, like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, you know, like something simple, something like I can do at my place. So after yoga, I take a shower, then I take breakfast, and then something that I have to do in my job, for example, checking the emails, calling, I don't know, people, have to do like things of my job, and that's it. Until noon that I have to prepare my daughter to go to school, and that's it. Thank you.
Comments, questions for Cami?
She's so spontaneous. She enjoyed the process with the vignette. She's so influencing, and I feel better when we have a partner with this level. Really,
it's true.
Like I said, Juan Carlos, she looks like spontaneous when she's doing the vignette. She looks happy, and she start to speaking, talking about your life. For example, the meditation. She listened to 10 minutes of meditation, and after that, she get up and try to wake up her daughter and take out to the college. She looks spontaneous. Good job for Cami.
Very much.
She
Yeah.
looks
I was going
fresh
to say the same.
and relaxed.
Yeah, fresh
Yeah.
and relaxed.
I
True.
was going to say the same. She looked fresh, and she has a good fluency. It was a honest video also.
Yes, yeah.
I want to add that she has a good rhythm of the conversation. That is very important to maintain that conversation fluence, the fluent conversation. Yes, she looks like very natural, and yeah, it's a she makes a good exercise.
Thank you very much for that, Alexander. You're right. It's something that is kind of, like we met her in the way that she is naturally. We know that she was not putting up an act. She was acting as she normally is, very spontaneous. And in being that spontaneous and happy about it, it sounds so diligent, like she's really showing us the day, and she went through a whole lot in just like nothing. It took her nothing to get us from the start of the morning to everything that she did. And we had so much information from her, so much information. She does this, she does that, she likes this, she deals with this. And it was all fascinating and very fast-paced and diligent. I liked it very much. I think it was a wonderful act to follow and to try to take from. Like, how does she do it? I want to do that. I like it. I like it very much. So spontaneous. And I think that the key is that she starts by showing us her morning. I think that's the detonator in her case. Okay, very good detonator. Sometimes having a detonator is the key. When I say detonator, I'm talking about detonador or detonante. Is that she shows us, and until she doesn't get to the right page, you noticed, see, oh, I'm there, something like that, and then she shows us, and that kind of gives us a sense of, now I've established contact with you guys because you saw my day right there. I showed you. And it's just that one thing that she shows us because she doesn't show anything else. It's not like what we saw from Edith, that she showed us her whole morning. It was very different. But we can appreciate that showing is so important. I think it's so important. By the way, I love the fact that, for example, we saw Eddie on, in the hammock. It was sensational because he definitely made a hammock part of the production. Okay, it was very important. Grabbing the hammock, playing with the hammock, like not too much, but just kind of swinging on the hammock. That was very interesting to watch, and that helps. All of those things help. Maybe the hammock was what also gave the inspiration to Eddie to come up with an interesting vignette.
Yes, for sure.
When I say interesting, is not that the others were boring, but this was interesting in the way that he presented something that we hadn't seen from Eddie. And maybe that's what happened also with it's gone. What's his name?
Who?
Camila.
Camila.
That's right. Maybe
Focus, please.
Focus, compañero.
Focus. Don't focus.
Focus.
Johan said now, before that I was sleeping here.
In a Joe Biden moment. Estoy teniendo un momento al estilo Joe Biden.
Hi everyone, today I'm going to talk about my rise and shine routine in the morning.
Wait.
I usually...
There.
Hi everyone, today I'm going to talk about my rise and shine routine in the morning. I usually wake up around 6 or 6:30 in the morning. And when I open my eyes, I thank Jesus Christ for all the blessing He gives me, allow me to be healthy, have my family, and experience all the things I do. After that, I stand up and I go for a bottle of water and 2 cups of unsweetened coffee to get going. After waking up, I get ready for my day and I prepare my daughter for hers. While Camila has breakfast, I listen to binaural frequencies on my headphones. And then around 10:45 or 11, depending on the day, I break my intermittent fast with unrefined coconut oil and collagen. I want to age gracefully. It means beautiful and healthy. Depending on the day, I take my daughter to various activities, including story time, gymnastics, and outdoor activities for 2 hours. I come back home around 11:30, 11:45 to cook lunch for us and start preparing dinner. Thank you everyone for watching my video.
All right, comments.
I like the presentation because she showed us the different environments, scenarios in your life with your daughter, and she talked about your routine and different moments and explain different situations. I like that kind of the production.
She has a good edition for his production, and the same way she relates a good story about her life and become a super mom. And I really admire of every woman this situation, because meanwhile we try to explain a normal life when you wake up, when you take a shower, when you go to the job. She needs to explain the dedication to normal labor for being mom, for being mother. So I really enjoy this case. The same way with the edits video, because it's something different, and this production is more lovely, it's more spectacular. I love it. I love them.
It's attractive and it's enjoyable. And I think that we're starting to see that people can have fun doing their vignettes. I think so. Yeah, Angela agrees, and I believe that she had fun doing that vignette where she explained to us what she ate and that she loves pan de bonos, for example. That stays in my mind, and you would ask why? Not only because I like pan de bonos, but because she made it real by bringing that up. And I think that that's something that we need to work on more consistently. Try to have a lot of fun, as much fun as we can with our vignettes. Imagine that it's just a moment where you have to find the game that you want to play. That's it. Because I agree with Juan Carlos when he says it's very enjoyable. And yeah, it amazes because the person doing it is having a good time. We could see Cami, and then we saw Anna, both equally having a good time. Right? We agree on that, I think.
I agree. We have a funny situations, and the fluency in both is a good fluency.
Spectacular. They're great. Awesome. Wonderful. Yeah. Let's continue. Thank you very much for that gift. And like I said before, I always want us to focus on what we want to steal from that person. Oh, love that. I'm going to do that next time. Okay? If you see someone having fun, try to steal it. Try to steal that fun for you. Do it next time, yours. Have your fun that way. Because we're being given examples by these people. Okay? So that's great. Very fresh, very, very candid, very honest, very open. Right? Very spontaneous. She talks about everything. She talks about her collagen. All right, like, connect her daughters and her morning routine to breaking her intermittent fasting regime, and then talking about what she does it with, like coconut oil and collagen. Why do I remember it? Because it was interesting, unexpected, and fun. that way. She was interesting, unexpected, and fun. IEF. All right, so I'll shut up now. Yeah, who's next? Who is next? Let's take a look. I think that I see Gustavo here. I don't know if he's available, but I'm going to play his video now.
Hello everyone, my name is Gustavo Echeverry. My morning
Teacher
routine
here. I
is
apologize
depends
because I
on what
don't
time I go to.
put on my good caption, teacher.
Oh, no problem. You can do it tomorrow. It's okay. This is great. Let's listen to you.
As a police officer, I developed a natural wake up around 18 years ago. First of all, I wake up 6 a.m. My day begin with a prayer, thankful a God, and pray for my family will go well. I immediately go to the bathroom to urinate. I brush my teeth. I take a bath. Then I put on my clothes while my daughter wake up at 6:45, and my wife also hair is ready. When we are ready, we are sit in a table for sharing the breakfast. When I final breakfast, for example, eggs, bread, arepa with chocolate or coffee, many things for cooking in my house. I feed my little pets, 2 dogs and a small or little mini pig, because he keep hungry all day. So when finish, I ready for go to the work. I grab my help and the kids because I need to go the police station, because my work is protecting important public of Colombia. Teacher and everyone, no more. Thanks. See you.
Comments.
I like the effort that Gustavo put in your vignette, because maybe he had made the because probably he was working, but she asked maybe 1 hour ago. He asked if he could unplug your vignette more late, and when he arrived to home, he got home, she made his vignette and she employed it. And I clapped the effort, Gustavo. Good job, Gustavo.
His discipline. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your comments. I try to make the vignettes. My work required many times, but I need to effort because I need my improve. I need improve my skills. Yeah, I need to learn English. Is the most important topic for me.
You did a very good job, Gustavo. I liked it very much. It was very down to earth. It was fascinating to see it through you. I thank you very much for being a police officer. I think that we need people that help us keep the order, in the public realm. And I think that yours is a very good job, and we have to thank you very much for that. And great admiration for you just being consistent in your effort. I liked your presentation. It was very organized. I liked what I saw, especially when you talked about the mini pig. There was something there, a spark of something that I hadn't seen in Gustavo, something completely spontaneous. And I think that you were holding it in your hands. Yo creo que estabas manteniendo un poco controlado tu acción en las manos, ¿cierto? Y en ese momento casi que te zafan con el mini pig. Very good. I liked it very much. Next time, please try to deja ver qué pasa con las manos. Si se liberan las manos, ¿qué pasa? I thought it was a very good production, but yeah, you were kind of, maybe it's because, you know, circumstances, you were busy or whatever. But yeah, next time probably try to, you know, build. Is that the mini pig? What's his
Mini
name?
pig.
¿Cómo se llama?
He's not.
Maybe Fabian. That's very nice.
Baby
Good.
Fabian.
Yeah, I think so.
Sí, se llama T'Challa, así como el de Black Panther.
Ah, okay, gotcha. Very nice, Goose. Thank you very much.
Iván Duque.
Okay. All right. Let's continue. Who's next? Let me see. Sorry. 1 second.
Alexander.
Alexander. Yes, Alexander. Alexander is still here. I don't know if he is.
Yes, I'm here.
Alex, let's watch you.
Hi everyone, I hope all of you are doing well. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about my morning routine. Every day, my morning routine starts early at 5 or 5:30 a.m. This is because I have a little morning bird at home, my baby, who wakes up at this time every day. As soon as I hear him stir, I get up, make my way to his room, and take him out of his crib. We then spend some quality time together playing and laughing until he starts to get sleepy again. Then my wife prepares our baby's breakfast. I take the opportunity to drink an orange juice and do some tidying up around the house. I find that starting the day with a clean and organized space helps me feel more focused and motivated. Once our baby has finished his breakfast, my wife and I work together to bathe him and get him ready for his nap. This is a time for us to bond and enjoy being parents as we take care of our little one and ensure that he's comfortable and happy. After our baby has settled down for a nap, I take a quick shower and get ready for the day while my wife prepares breakfast. As soon as I'm dressed and ready, I eat breakfast and brush my teeth. By this time, it's usually 8 a.m. and I am ready to start my workday feeling fresh and energized. While my morning routine might start very early, I find that it helps me to be more productive and efficient throughout the day by spending quality time with my baby, tidying up the house and preparing for the day ahead. I am able to start each day with a clear mind and a positive attitude. That's all. Thank you for watching and for your time, and see you. Bye.
Comments.
I share with Alexander. I share with Alexander the phrase when he say the keep the space and clean and organized. It's help me to be concentrated and I like that part. I steal that phrase. And for the other hand, on the other hand, I wanna know what is the name. In the video, he talked about your wife and your daughter, and I wanna know about your names, Alexander.
Yeah, my baby, his name is Jeronimo, and my wife is Jenny.
Okay, Alex. Good job, buddy.
Yeah, it's a son. Thank you very much, Eva.
Alexander has a really good pronunciation. I didn't find mistakes in his production. I feel he really now his labor as his work, and he's quite professional in his activities. This vignette and the latest, the later, it was quite professional. Express maybe they are seriously, but is his personality. But is good. It's really good. I now he's quality in his work.
Something that I liked about Alexander is that he gave me, listening to his vignette gave me hope in having an exciting morning that you feel like you need to have with that, you need to have contact with a baby that is new to you. And it takes me back to when I had a baby. It's a very different kind of morning. Obviously, you're always excited to see what's going on with your baby, and it was very exciting to see that again. And Alexander made that possible. Having that, like mental trip was possible because of the way that he presented the information. It was very convincing and very realistic, very believable character, and I enjoyed it a lot. I did. Very good, Alex.
Alexander, what I have a question for you. What is your occupation? You can remind me. What do you do for a living?
I'm a software engineer. I have I'm a software engineer.
Okay. I got it.
The thing is that I have the opportunity to work with from home. So it's a good chance for me to spend more time with my family, with my son.
Of course.
So I try to take advantage of this.
Sure.
I don't know how can I say that, this benefit, maybe, maybe regarding the Juan Carlos said, the thing is that I'm not a very expressive person, so that's why sometimes I look like a little seriously person.
Shy.
No, but it's your personality. It's your personality. It's not. It doesn't matter in the quality of this production.
I totally agree. But it's my personality.
All right, amazing. Thank you very much for your job. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
And next is Juanca.
Next, Miguelito. Hello, my friends. Let me tell you about my morning routine and the importance of developing good habits. It's been a journey for me, but I am excited to share my experiences with you. So, before the pandemic, I was pretty sedentary, and I didn't pay much attention to my diet or other risk factors. But then, something amazing happened. When most people were stuck at home, I decided to start doing functional and cardio exercises. And you know what? I lost 10 kilos from 89 to 79. And my face was totally different. Afterward, I focused on gaining muscle through weightlifting and strength training at home. In the morning, I also make sure to make my devotional in English. First of all, to improve my listening skills and get a message of faith and strength to start my day. My routine used to be pretty simple. I wake up at 6 or 7, brush my teeth, take my dog for a walk, make coffee, give some to my mom, and then start my day. But now, with my new fitness routine, I'm up and at the gym by 6, doing all those exercises, and then eating a breakfast of boiled eggs, arepa, whole grain bread, and a smoothie with oats, a multivitamin, sliced bananas, and peanut butter. Nowadays, or recently, I decided to switch things up and join a fitness center. It was a totally different experience because I've seen some incredible change. I done 2 sorts of exercise, strength training, weightlifting, floor exercises, machines, and even jogging around the place. And let me tell you, it's tough, but totally worth it. I truly believe that change comes with discipline. Discipline comes with good habits. And good habits are formed through consistency and determination. We have to step out of our comfort zones and have faith that we can make positive change in our lives, no matter our age or circumstance. Thank you, people. I encourage you to take the good decisions. Let's go.
Right, good job, man.
Hello, my friend.
Very good, very good.
Juan Carlos, you're an influencer.
Very peppy, muy energético. Pega la energía, muy bien. Da ganas de meterse en un gimnasio con Juanca, ¿sí o qué?
Juan Carlos, you talk about you lost the weight. You were overweight, bro.
Yeah, sure, because I didn't have anything for my life, for my lifestyle. My lifestyle is so junk food. So my friends, let me and lazy live and completely sedentary wildlife.
Juan Carlos.
Yeah.
Sorry. Well, keep up with the good habits with your presentation. I feel you very prepared, is more fluent in your pronunciation, and I like the reading, your intonation. I feel engaged with all what you are related in your video. I like it so much.
Very nice.
I agree. I agree with Eddie. I agree because Juan Carlos has accustomed us an expand vocabulary, and I stole that. I stole your vocabulary. I feel when I saw the Juan Carlos videos, I feel enthusiastic to hear you because your vocabulary is spontaneous and different. The different vocabulary that the rest of the people that this group. Good job, buddy.
Yeah, it's true. Juanca has great vocabulary, and I think this is his vocation to energize people, to give people to bring people to I would say, to believe that they can do something great. He always delivers that same message in his vignettes, and it's in a very particular way that sometimes is evident, like today, and sometimes it's just part of the story that he tells. But he always manages to make you feel that you can do better, that you can grow up, that you can reach your goals no matter what. And he gives us the example by the way that he lives, and it's amazing to see that, and it's very exciting to be, in a way, part of your growth, Juan Carlos. It's very inspirational, and I'm a very proud teacher. Good job.
Super video, Juan Carlos. You look like a motivational speaker in YouTube, maybe.
Exactly.
Thank you. Thank you for your words. Tell me.
Juanca, how many times a week do you work out?
6 times a week.
Oh my God.
1 hour.
Okay,
I
wow.
always on Sunday.
Okay, I admire you.
How many you lost?
I lost in firstly 10 kilos, and maybe I recover 2, maybe.
Recover.
Yeah.
You lose 10, you recover 2.
No. But it's another kind of muscle. It's not a fat. It's muscle.
Okay.
All right. Very good job, buddy.
Next time, share your routine.
Yeah.
In the
Sure. Good idea.
idea.
Good idea. Thank you for the words. So kind.
Good job, Juan Carlos. I just want to mention that you radiate that good energy that makes us feel engaged with what are you saying, what you are saying in that moment. That is very important for me, because sometimes we need to feel that I don't know, that energy, or with other people. And in this case, you motivate me to that we need to be prepared to make changes in our life. That is the most important thing that I can take for your video. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, that's very nice.
I lost my position in the viñes with Juan Carlos because he take off my whip. En Spanish, me quitaste el látigo.
No. You're the foreman. You deserve it.
Guys, very good. Let's watch now Luis Alberto.
Hey there. Everything Wednesday I get up 5 a.m. to take my son up to school. We love to have a good, healthy breakfast that's full of everything we need. Never missing the coffee, eggs, and calentado. That's is like beans mixed with rice and served hot. After dropping my son off at school, I head to the office pretty early yet, and I start to read or study topics related to my career, or I take advance to do my English tasks, like this case. Then at 9 a.m. I start to work, and during the morning I drink another cup of coffee. So I spend my morning doing my job and drinking coffee. That's what's my Wednesday morning routine. The weekend morning routine is a little different because I get off later, maybe 7 or 8, and I do it more lazy. Maybe I watch a movie. I sometimes I have to go to the market for groceries. I don't know. I do whatever activity that I consider necessary to do. That's it. I hope you like that this one. See you later, guys. Thank you.
Microphone up.
Comments, guys.
I really like the effort and the commitment that Luis Alberto has in his vignettes. I don't know, but I can when I every time that I can see the Luis Alberto vignettes, I notice that he makes more progress. Every time when I see the videos, the vignettes of Luis Alberto, I notice the big progress in with him. And congratulations for our classmate.
And he makes a creative effort every time he starts to find like new ways to do something different. And I liked this opportunity. I noticed for a moment, I don't know what he did. I think I know what he did. I started to notice his hands a lot because I've always said that there's something that I love about this guy. Okay? There's something that I love about the way that he speaks and the way that he communicates. I think that his pauses and everything, it's impossible to imitate. Okay? Because he does something great. And what I paid a lot of attention to this time was his hands, especially when he went like this. No, I love that. I love that.
Sure.
You're in the middle of this production. I'm sure that it represents a lot of effort and work, and he needs to focus on that. But there's a moment where it's like he dissipates some energy, and then he starts to move his hands a lot, and that made it very engaging and interesting and magnetic. Really good guy at what he does. Once again, he's a cipher. I don't know how to decipher this guy, but he does a great job. Yeah.
He lives his process and he try every time to grow within the process.
He does.
And maintain a motivation for make things better than before. So in this case I want to value this kind of job of work from Luis Alberto.
It's true, and I value it a lot. He always manages to attract. I don't know how, but he always manages to attract and stay fresh. Love the guy. All right, good job, good job. We have, who's next? Let me check. Let's take a look at Ana Cristina. Is one of our, fluent girls. I mean, like I think that we have fluency best represented in women, right? I mean, like they're really fantastic at it. Paula is getting there really, really fast. Angie, Paula, obviously, Anna, Camila. We have a lot of people here, girls, that are leading the way. Anna, and that's fantastic. That's amazing. Let's watch Ana Cristina.
Well, guys, nice start of the week. I want to tell you a little bit about my routine on weekday mornings. I really think that in the morning I have to do a lot of things. I usually wake up at 4:15 a.m. I always have to set 2 alarms, one at 4 a.m. and other one at 4:15 a.m. Mentally, I like to know that I can sleep 15 more minutes. All my life, I have set 2 alarms to finally get out of bed when the second one goes off. The first thing I do, I always thank God for a new day and ask Him to be a great day, that He fills me with the strength and love to do everything in the best way. Then I stand up from bed and fix breakfast for my son. My son Ismael, and then I start waking him up at 4:30 a.m. I say start because it is a ritual. I also set 2 alarms for him, the first one at 4:40 a.m. and the second one at 4:50 a.m. But since I start waking him up, I try to do it with games, tickles, in short, whatever it takes for him to wake up happy. When I finally manage to wake Ismael up, I take a bath, get dressed, and he has breakfast. I do it later because I'm doing some smoothies before eating, and I don't get to make them to have breakfast with Ismael. After Ismael has breakfast, he brushes his teeth, puts some lotions on, and I let him watch TV for about 12 minutes. When it is 5:45 a.m., we leave the apartment to wait for transportation. The scheduled pickup time is 5:50 a.m., but it almost always arrives at 6 a.m. So in that time, Ismael and I play rock, paper, and scissors, or other games we make up. Finally, when Ismael leaves for school, I get to apartment, and finally, I make myself 2 smoothies. The first one is with aloe, curcuma, lemon, ginger, and vinegar. I drink it and meditate 20 minutes to leave a space between a smoothie and a smoothie. After meditation, I prepare the second smoothie, which is with celery, apple, lemon, ginger, basil, mint, cucumber, parsley, and spinach. After all this, I get to work. I always have a sales meeting at 9 a.m. So after this meeting, I have breakfast with arepa, avocado, egg, and some aromatics or coffee. After breakfast, I keep working until lunchtime. Well, guys, that's how my mornings usually are. Happy morning.
Comments.
You say, Fabian. Anna has a lot of fluency. She has expression. When she was speaking, when she seemed like telling us an history in Spanish. She speaks very fast and fluency. I like that. I don't know, that fluency is I lost my idea. It's a good she has a good fluency. She's spontaneous, natural.
She's a very good communicator. She's got a fantastic memory, because you saw how she named all of those ingredients just without thinking. Boom, 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 boom. That's a very good memory, because she was remembering it.
Besides to being fluid, I think she takes care of every details of the story. Many details in his story, in his lifestyle.
The story is very complete, very thorough, very well designed. She paid a lot of attention to it, and that's great. It's great to have a person like this who leads the way. And pay attention to something that we saw already with Luis.
Well, guys, nice start of the week. I want to tell you all.
See that? And that's where the magic begins. She starts to really pick up the pace that she starts using with the hands, and it starts with rubbing the hands together, just the same that I saw in Luis's presentation. He went like this, and then the hands started to move.
The magic hand.
Magic hands.
Nice start of the week. I want to tell you a little bit about my routine.
Juanca, you were saying.
Is her glasses, his expression. She denotes many manage in every things that she do.
Yeah.
So is involved this story, her story about that.
I like this vignette because it revealed a lot of super moms. You noticed?
I don't know. I don't know if she was reading the screen. I don't know, but she seemed it. She seemed telling us an Spanish story. I don't know. I think so.
Yeah, super engaging story.
I don't know.
She's a good storyteller. She's a good saleswoman. You can tell. She's a very good saleswoman. Amazing. Good. It's great to have her on our good side, on our team. Anybody else?
Yeah, teacher, but too, with the vignette, we also saw some amazing dads, because, well, for mentioning someone, Johan, Gustavo, they are look so serious and strong, no? But in his vignette, they are so kind, so cute with his pet, with his daughter, with his sons, with the baby, you know. So I love that.
Very good point. Very good point. This vignette was like an equalizer. Somebody was going to say something, no? Okay. Very good. Excellent vignette. Let's take a look at, okay, I think that Diana had a problem with her video recording. We'll see if she can post it later, because she did, but it was, I don't know what happened, but her video and her audio just didn't work. I think this is the same video. I think I'm just going to check it. Yeah. So I think that she said that she was going to upload a new video, but maybe she didn't have a chance or something, because yeah, these videos, audio just didn't work. And I'm very sorry, because she did her.
It's a pity, because she was the first.
Yeah, and she did it, but yeah, I'm sorry. Let's listen now to Antonella and to Paula and Adri.
Hello, everyone.
Yes, are you seeing her now? No.
No, I can see it.
There.
Hello,
okay.
everyone. Okay. During my morning, I start at 6 a.m. when I wake up. The first thing I do while I am still in bed and stretch my heart and feet. Then look up to the ceiling and give thank you for a new day.
The first thing I do when I wake up is make the bed, and I move on to making breakfast. A few months ago, I changed the way I have breakfast. Okay, I make an oatmeal and egg omelette top with fruit such as bananas and peas, cream cheese, and jam. I have it with salad. After breakfast, I clean the kitchen, change my clothes, brush my teeth, and I started my exercise routine, which could be running or strength training, depending of the day. I finish my workout at 9 a.m. and take a shower. Then I prepare my mate and I start working from home. Sometimes I have to go out for errands, but mostly I work on my computer until it's time to prepare lunch, which is usually around 1 or 2 p.m. Thank you for listening to me.
Comments.
I love the Antonella production. I feel it when I see every time when I see the Antonella video, I feel that I learn something new about your culture, your gastronomy, your culture, because she always speak about your intimacy, yes, intimacy, and I know I learned something new about her culture, her gastronomy, her people, your country. I love that productions.
I remember you told her that you want to see her in this video because she apparently read and also shows the story or the summary about her reading, and in this case she shows in the screen and looks fascinating because she expressed the strange, she expressed the amazing, the surprise. So is enjoyable this production for Antonella. And another thing that I can to say is she currently is in I don't remember what is the place. Concordia is another place, another city, because she is
Entre Ríos.
No, Entre Ríos is the province. No, in another city into Entre Ríos, she is participating in the carnival today also. She is dancing in this moment. And she's dancing in this moment. And also she is worried to fulfillment this compromise. So is another thing that I think is important to say.
Good point. Thank you very much for relating that information. This is my favorite Antonella's video. It's beautiful. She looks spontaneous, fantastic. She just chose the right images to show. She always manages, like Juan Carlos says, to make us hungry. Or I don't know if it was Juan Carlos or Eddie who said it, but she always manages to make us hungry for what she's eating or for what she's cooking. Amazing video. I'm really, really moved by the capacity of what she can communicate now. Her range of communication is fantastic, amazing. I'm really proud to be named her teacher. She's made great improvement. This is surprising to me. surprising. I mean, this video quality is surprising to me, really, really good, amazing. And it's great because we saw a great production from up north, right? And now we see great production from up, no, sorry, up, no, down, down, south. And it's fantastic, great. Like we got people in Argentina and people in Mexico are doing great. People in the States as well, right? Fantastic, great production.
In Spain, the production of Juan Pablo in the last week was
out of this world, definitely.
Epic.
Epic, yes. All right, who do we have here? Oh, we got Paula Cristina just uploaded her vignette. Let's take a look at Paula Andrea. Okay, our huge juggernaut. Wait, I'm not showing you the video, right? Now I am. There.
Hi, teacher Fabian. Hi, everyone. Well, people, I'm gonna tell you a little bit my daily routine. I think that my daily routine has changed a lot in the last few years. First of all, my daughter, the university, the house. I was a very sporty person. I was always doing sports. I like running, jogging. But Simona was born and I stopped doing exercise. I worked until holidays. I recognize that is not a big excuse, but it's my real life right now. So I remember that when Simona was 5 years old, I started working again. I studied as well, and I woke up at 4 in the morning, and I exercised until 7:30 in the morning as well. The truth is that I ran a lot. I was getting sick, and on the weekends I studied. I retired. And I can tell you now that I was very used to getting up early. And now it's hard for me to sleep late. I wake up naturally and don't really like that. I always drink a glass of water when I wake up. I do hypopressive exercise to maintain myself a little while October arrives, and I will return to the habit of doing sport. And not only that, I'm waiting for the doctor to tell me what I can do. Well, since in a pandemic, I started exercising again. And endure prevented me from following exercise, and I have a secret issue. We should have a good routine and sign up for a marathon. Bye-bye, people. Bye, teacher Fabian.
Okay, so we know that Paula Andrea has been very busy. Okay, very busy, and I know that this is what she sees as a responsibility because she's been a leader to this team. She's like a mom to all of us. She helps a lot. She's amazing. And I know that she's been kind of away because she's been busy and, circumstances in life. And I love the tone of this vignette, which is very different from the other vignettes. If you see her previous vignettes, you're always going to see a bubbly, explosive set of
sparkling,
right? Sparkling. Gonna see sparkling in her all over.
Yes.
And this one is the complete opposite, but I think this one has an intentional undertone to it. And is that she's treating this one as kind of like she's trying to reveal that she's coming of age with something that she's been dealing with and that she's not completely satisfied with, and that she's trying to break the mold. And it's kind of, to me, is more like a confession slash proposition slash resolution. I think it is a resolution video that is convincing because she's presenting her frustration, her dissatisfaction. That's what I picked up. I don't know if it's completely true, but that was my perception. And I love the fact that she was so honest in presenting this facet that we probably hadn't seen, the vulnerable Paula that wants to do something else that she hasn't tried maybe. Well, that's what I read between the lines. I was trying not to look at the video. I was trying to sense the voice, to see what was going on. And that's what I read. I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but I saw something different from the regular Paula and I loved it. I valued this video a lot because it was different, very much. So she explored. I think like with Eddie, in this video, in this vignette, Eddie was completely fun. He was so much fun. You know, he was not factual. He was not the geologist. He was some artistic type that we normally don't know Eddie to be, really. And now we have this melodramatic type in Paula, where we normally have seen Paula as an energetic, I don't know, explosive detonator. She's a detonator of this whole group. And I love this kind of eclipse of her soul was amazing, artistic, bold, and beautiful. Loved it. What do you think, guys?
I am speculate maybe with my appreciation. But Paula looks tired, maybe, because she is quite busy nowadays. And obviously, she always lead this process. So maybe she feels maybe any kind of frustration, maybe, but because she can't to join the session the same way that some weeks ago. So it's not bad because this vignette is good, is quality, but she looks tired maybe, and I appreciate this situation because if I admire all women in the group for being super mom, what can I think about Paula? Paula is the super mom.
I agree with Juan Carlos because when I was talking with Paula in this afternoon, she told me that she had a lot of work in the university and she feel a little bit sick, but in spite of that, she unplugged your vignette, and I clapped and I applaud the effort, the Paula's effort and commitment.
And once again, she's out of her comfort. We know that in her comfort, she is very generous with her time because she can be. And here it looks like she's being corralled by her duties. And circumstantially, she doesn't have the same capacity to give us what she normally does. And in that lack of resources, she finds this. Once again, I don't know if it's sometimes bad luck that you can turn into good luck, but potentially it is. I think that we should see always the silver lining everywhere. The silver lining is an expression in English that means que uno siempre tiene que ver lo positivo, sin importar. Aquí obviamente que las circunstancias le prohíben a Paula ser la Paula que conocemos. Pero he allí esto que podría ser un personaje de ella y me encantó, o sea, es diferente, es el contraste y yo creo que ahí es donde uno encuentra cosas geniales. I liked her tone. I liked her gravity. It was so believable. Fue tan creíble. That's why I just decided to talk about her because it was surprising, but then I didn't want to be drawn. No quería ser como atraído únicamente lo que es la superficie. Me parece que hay mucho aquí por rescatar y que circunstancialmente lo que en este momento le pase a Paula se ve acá proyectado de una manera muy interesante y me gustó. O sea que no lo criticaría para nada, lo exaltaría porque es algo que es irregular para Paula y me encantó que lo mostrara. And what Juan Carlos just said is true. No matter what, she always delivers. That's a great mom. And she is a mom in this group.
Super mom.
Super mom. Good job, Paula. All right, next.
The likes girl.
Yeah. We have la Adri. Vamos a ver a la Adri y luego a la Paola que nos tenía castigados. Yo creo que no había visto a Paola. La semana pasada mismo a Paola, ¿no?
No.
Yeah.
She's quite busy also.
Hi guys. Every night before I read off to sleep,
Sorry.
Hi guys. Every night before I read off to sleep, I carefully plan my morning routine. The first thing on my list is setting my alarm on my phone. As the time I wake up depends on the tasks I have to accomplish. For instance, if my daughter needs to be at school by 6 a.m., I must rise at 4:44 a.m. to have ample time for my morning rituals. My mornings start with a moment of gratitude as I reflect on the blessing in my life. Then, while my daughter is taking a bath, I release in the simple pleasure of making a coffee and taking a cold shower to feel rejuvenated and energized. As I prepare her small, I sip on my coffee and bask in the beautiful sunrise or immerse myself in a short meditation. Transporting my daughter to school on my bike is one of my favorite ways to connect with the divine energy of God. Feeling the cool morning air or the warm sunshine on my skin fills me with a sense of joy and gratitude. Okay, several days a week I make time for a morning gym sessions, which helps me feel strong and invigorated. Once I head back home to prepare a delicious breakfast for my husband and my sons, consisting of fresh arepas, scrambled eggs with tomatoes and onions, and a whole cup of chocolate. While I'm doing my sketch chores, such as cooking and watching, I like to listen to my favorite music or tune into a podcast or a live show. As another bonus, I'm also taking my personal English classes in the morning, which help me share my language skills and open up new opportunities for personal and professional growth. Even though my mornings are jam-packed, I'm learning to embrace each task with enthusiasm and avoid getting stressed out with a positive mindset. I will planning routine. I'm able to start my day on a high note and make the most out of every moment. Okay guys, this is all for today. Take a good night.
Comments.
If you tell me that the Adri is reading, I don't believe. I don't believe because she shows us naturally when she's speaking, and I think that she is other person commitment with this project. Congratulations for Adri.
I think that she worked very hard on the pronunciation because all of those new words that we heard, all of those interesting expressions that she used, because she used a lot of idiomatic expressions, they sound believable coming out of her mouth. So she knew what she was saying. And that was amazing because that demonstrates that she really put it to study. Okay. So that's what happens. Who else has a comment about Adri?
I always remember this day. This day, the day when she expressed this emotion with us, and I really love this commitment and this progress, because every day I see to Adri better. Yes, the next vignette is always better than the last vignette, the last one. So she admired this commitment. She also shows us one person or one person who enjoy this process are really take advantage of it.
You are right. You are right, Juan Carlos. Every time that I can see the Adri Viñez, she has improved a lot in his pronunciation, in his vocabulary. It's amazing work that the Adri she's doing.
It's delicious to listen to her talk English. And she is another radiant source of energy, to borrow from, I think it was Alexander who said that about Juan Carlos, I believe it was. Radiant, and she's full of energy, and look how great she looks. Okay. And she's another super mom. She's got so many attributes. So knowing about the way that she lives is exciting, and as exciting as it is to see her progress, and the fact that she's now turning into a Juan Carlos. She's always introducing new words and taking risks and taking chances, and I love that. She loves this language, I can see, and makes it enjoyable for us to listen to her. And I've said it. Great job, Adri. Let's go on to our last presenter, I think. I don't know. Let me check. Let me just...
The last girl.
Oh, yeah, last girl, absolutely. That's the one, my friend. You know her. The one and only. Time for Pau Cristina. No mistake, she's the last. Here's the dessert, my friends. Enjoy.
Hey guys, I wanted to share with you all about my morning routine. It's pretty simple, but it's something that really sets me up for a great day. Okay, I usually wake up at 5:30 a.m., but I like to hit the snooze a few times and snuggle with my pets. My dog Tony is usually right there with me, and it's the best way to start the day feeling energized and happy. I get up and go through my usual grooming routine. I like to do my makeup and tidy up my suitcase before heading off to work. I'm lucky enough to have my cousin as a co-worker, and we walk together to Envigado station, where we catch a bus to our school. On our walk, we chat about everything under the sun. We talk about our pets, what we're going to eat that day, and even possible weekend plans. It's a great way to start the day feeling connected and happy. Okay, once we get to school, I head to my classroom to get everything ready for my students. I like to plan fun activities that we also teach them important lessons. Before class starts, I usually head to the cafeteria for a light breakfast, usually a glass of oatmeal with crackers. Um, I know, I know I should spend more time on breakfast, but my lunch is always balanced and healthy, so I don't feel too guilty. After breakfast, I head back to my classroom and greet my students with hugs, high fives, or whatever they prefer. It's such an important part of our day, and it always sets us up for a great morning of learning and fun. So that's my morning routine. I truly believe there's no better way to start the day. Thanks for listening, guys. Bye bye. Hey, guys.
Comments.
Without words.
Without words.
I love the Pau vignettes. I understood everything, almost everything, everything from the beginning to the end. Her expression, pronunciation. I love that. In spite that she doesn't have a lot of time in work, and she doesn't give up, and she continues with this unplug his vignettes, her vignettes always, and she has a lot of commitment, and without words, Fab, Juan Carlos, a good job for Pau. Congratulations.
I love the Paola's vignette because when she speaks English is a kind of music of us.
It's true. It's true. It's true.
Because she's so kind and she's so softly. She's enjoyable in the beginning, at the end. The story. She told us it's a simple story about her morning routine, but we just look up every time this presentation. So I love these vignettes from Paola, and is like I can say is important to wait and the end, because the end is the best.
She's lovely, she's loving, and she's lovable. I think that she is the epitome.
Hypnotize.
She's the epitome of the expression or the image that we have of the teacher that first graders fall in love with, because she's so sweet and she shows that she loves her life and she's excited about her life so much. And that is something that we all can use, to get the excitement from the other people. That's why this vignette was fascinating. And that's why I'm so happy that we took the time to watch every single one of them, because I think that there's that energy that is given to us by all these people, by everybody who gave us your vignettes. We are just charging up our batteries for the week with all of these messages, with all of these ways of loving life, of thanking God, of being excited. And yeah, I think that it was the perfect closing to have Paola at the end. I mean, in the end, right now, to bookend what started to be and what promised to be and what became a wonderful vignette that we can all celebrate. And I have to say, just thank you, everybody, for sharing. It was amazing. I feel whelmed because there's overwhelmed, que es ya mucho, underwhelmed, que no es nada, que pleno, whelmed. I feel great.
Fab, I think that the Anita Espinosa vignette is in WhatsApp, no?
Oh, yeah. You're right. Yeah. And let's go to WhatsApp. Yeah, sad because when you don't put them on flip, they're gonna get lost. That's the sad part. We need to teach Dianita to do it.
Hi.
Let me just do something here. Share the new screen. I think it's there, right?
Right.
This is my daily routine. In the morning, I always wake up and get up to take my son to school. I wake him up, and while he is bathing, I prepare his breakfast. Some days it's bread or arepas or pancakes, but I always prepare eggs. Some days chocolate or coffee with milk or oatmeal. When he get dressed, I take a bath or get dressed in my nursing uniform. I keep his lunch bags. He eats breakfast and brushes his teeth and combs his hair. When we are ready, we leave for school. I return home and have breakfast and make bed and finish preparing lunch. I read my bike, go to my work. My job is take care of parents in your home. I take care my patients in the morning, no more. And thanks.
All right. Comments.
I believe that Dianita was lost this course, but I can see that she appears with a lot of enthusiastic and a lot of energy to continue with this course. And good job, Dianita. Congratulations.
Something interesting is that you can see, and okay, so she's working on her English actively. You can see, because you can see that she's really concentrated on trying to make those sounds perfectly. And there comes a point where she just gets tired, because it happens to all of us that we have that moment where we just go down, but she continues to fight, and she's paying close attention to how every word is pronounced, and she's making a conscious effort. And if she can keep it up this way, she's destined to be great. At the beginning, it was fabulous. And then she started to lose it a little. But I know that if she continues working this way, that she, what she did for this vignette is going to be great. Obviously, she missed a couple of opportunities to upload her vignette last year. And we can see the results. She's kind of, like coming back up through the ranks. She's like, making it up. If she really sustains the kind of work that she should have put into this vignette, she's going to be destined for greatness in the short term. I would say with this effort, consistently invested, 3 months, and she's at the same level as everybody else's. I'm hopeful.
I think the same. I think so.
Great work for where she's starting from. Great work, great effort, great investment of time and energy. Well, guys, with that, we have dispatched all of the vignettes. And if anybody hasn't posted your script, post it. And if you have any other idea about what you want to do about those scripts, we can talk about it. But I want to keep those scripts too. Okay? I want to have access to the script and then to the off script or whatever it is that you produce for your videos, and to have all together a very well-rounded piece of feedback for you to keep working on and to keep building on. This promises a lot. I love the vignettes, and I love that we finally had the time to stay here until almost 10:30. That's great. We gave it the time that it deserved.
Okay, all times.
I missed these sessions. Sorry.
Long sessions, yeah. because it gets tragically close.
I missed because
as it starts to descend.
Because you used to bad, mal acostumbraste.
I know, yeah, I spoiled you. We start to descend slowly towards midnight, and things start to get of a different color. And great to have you guys. Without further ado, I once again want to thank everybody who was here, the ones that still stay. Who's still here? Let me just check. Who's still here, by the way? Wait, because I see right now. 4 people, 4 souls. Who is it?
4 souls.
I lost you. I don't know where you are, guys. Okay, right here. Let me see who you are. Johan Cespedes, Juanca,
Sir.
And obviously
he was sleeping, Johan.
Our whip. Our Thank you very much, Eddie, for being here. It's always a pleasure and a privilege. Same with Juanca, Johan, and Pau. Thank you very much, guys. Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Pau, for your time. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much, Pau. Amazing. Great to see you again. Beautiful. All right. Keep it up. All right. Get some rest and get ready for tomorrow. It's going to be a great morning.
For Wednesday.
On Wednesday.
Exactly, but tomorrow's morning.
Wednesday.
It's morning routine.
Okay.
But Wednesday. See you back on Wednesday, okay?
See you back.
On Wednesday.
Have a great night.
You as well,
Good
guys.
night.
See you.
See you.
See you.